a look at temperatures with me right now. Okay, so we have a good mix of 80s out there for the time being. 88 over in Burlington. And then as we move in, you can see right here in High Point, 86. 86 up in Greensboro and Winston-Salem as well. Now, today's high going to be 90 degrees, so another day in the 90s. Storms will move in later this afternoon as well. Let's go ahead and get you updated on that so you know what to expect. Storms and showers moving in this afternoon and evening. I'd say just after 2 o'clock is when we're going to start seeing some of those pop-up showers. Showers are not going to be anything like they were yesterday. We're not at risk for anything severe, but still the biggest threat will be flooding in certain areas. And we're going to look at rainfall totals in your forecast too, but I want to cover the severe threat first. Now, yesterday we were at a slight risk for severity. That's a huge deal. Today, we're at risk for just general thunderstorms. It's very typical for this time of year, and I'm thankful that there's nothing severe expected. That could change on a dime, though. There's a marginal risk for severity a little further off to the east, and that could come into the triad. We'll let you know if it does. But on radar right now, we are dry. However, you can see again just off to the west, look at this, some showers are possible and they're already popping up just outside of the mountains. So we're going to be watching for that. But let's look at the rainfall totals we got yesterday. Over the last 24 hours, we've seen well over an inch in parts of Forsyth County. Moving on down here to Montgomery County, this was where the most impressive rain was. Look at that, 4.5 inches of rain just northwest of Biscoe. Now, as we move on up here to Randolph County, right at an inch on the northwestern side and the southwestern side, over 2 inches of rain there. And then, of course, in Guilford County, over an inch in some spots there as well. You get the point. It's a lot of rain that fell, and that's why flooding is a huge concern for today. Severe or not, any rain we get could cause that issue. So be careful driving, be careful where you park, be careful where you walk. Now, as far as Futurecast goes, again, those showers are going to come in, be very, very spotty through this evening. And then tomorrow, there's a chance for rain as well. Yeah, it's a smaller chance, but, you know, it's still there. So we're going to be watching that very carefully. It's very typical to see rain, as I mentioned, this time of year, but today and tomorrow, nothing severe expected, which is good. So as far as those totals go, taking this into Friday, and you'll see that Wilkes County going to get the majority of that rain there. Our mountain counties are going to see the majority, and then the further southeast you go, totals really go down. So Thursday into Friday, there's a risk for general storms again, and Friday into Saturday as well. Luckily, if you're headed to the coast on Friday, that severity disappears and general storms are expected. But look at tomorrow's high and you'll see it's around 87 in the triad. I'm loving that. We are out of the 90s and back to the 80s. So you know what? We'll take it. If you're going to be headed to the mountains Thursday or Friday, you will have highs in the 70s and 80s. Thursday's a little dicey. You're going to have storms and rain, but Friday's gorgeous. You'll dry out nicely if you've got a camping trip or something planned, so good for you. Thursday at the beach, same situation. Some storms expected Thursday and Friday with highs in the 80s, so it will be fairly humid on the coast as well. 90 today here at home, partly sunny with isolated storms. And you know what? Over the next 7 days, take a look. You'll see that we are going to be in the 80s and 90s in the coming days. And guys, yes, the rain chances are small, but really that just means it's encompassing a small portion of our viewing area. Anybody that sees rain, it could be heavy at times, so we're certainly going to have our eyes out for flash flooding.
But you know what? The weekend actually looks pretty good, especially if you want to get in a few more pool days. It's the right time.
Recommend it. Go do that cannonball.
For sure. Thanks, Kate.